Are you looking to prepare a project initiation document? Are you wondering what kind of information it is that you need to include? Or perhaps you are seeking a template that you can leverage from this moment going forward. Well, either way, you've come to the right place, because in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a template that I have built and optimized over several years and that I use across all of my projects time and time again. Now, before we look at the template, I do just want to quickly mention that I have made it available for instant download. So you can pick that up via the link in the description below. It does come at a slight cost, but it will be less than the price of a cup of coffee. And do consider that it does also help support me and my channel, and it does enable you to get set up and started much faster. So with that said, let's delve into this project initiation document. And it's really important at the outset we define exactly what it is and when it should be produced and what you should do with it. So to begin with, project initiation document, also known as a PID or PID, is a formal, comprehensive document that defines the project's purpose, objectives, scope, stakeholders, risk, and initial plan. It serves as a roadmap and reference for project management and decision making throughout the project's lifecycle. So you want to prepare your PID at the project's outset. Now, it's typically done by the project manager or the team responsible for the project. It's submitted to relevant stakeholders and senior management for approval before project commencement. So with this in the back of our minds, let's delve into what this document is, what it looks like, and how you can create one too. So this template all starts with a kind of core content area, and I've broken this out with a heading just stating this is the key project information. So at the top here we have an area for project name. Now, as you can imagine, you want to be clear and concise explaining what this project all is. We then have a content area for project sponsor, and we can also list their roles and responsibilities here if we wanted. This is where we'll state our name or the project manager responsible for this initiation template, or document I should say. The expected start date of the project and the expected finish date, we have content areas for them. Now I do just want to quickly mention how I built this. So this is built via the insert table, and then I've just done essentially a 2x6, I think, in this example. I did that obviously outside that content area. So I did insert table, and I did some formatting. I've changed the font, and I've also bolded this and put some grey formatting in the background just to make it more professional as well. That's how I've built this out. I thought I'd just quickly mention that if you wanted to do that in your own time. Now we have an area for project details. So as we can see here, these are the core areas. I've also made these content areas larger so that you have more space to enter the information. So we have an executive summary. Now this is an area for you to summarize the project's essence, its purpose, and the key reasons for it. We then have an area for project objectives. So here we want to clearly define specific measurable project goals. We then have an area for the expected benefits. Now these are the anticipated benefits and their alignment back to the project objectives. So just bear that in mind as you're populating this content area. We then have an area for project scope. Now I've left this as a big content area. We want to define here exactly what we are looking to do with this project and just set the boundaries. So what we are looking to include and also what we're not looking to achieve with this project. Now I've set this up as a content area. You could also have this kind of table. It's like an inner table, and you could have something like, I'm copying and pasted by the way, you could have something like in scope and out of scope. So you could do something like that, okay? You could have a little table in there as well, just for your information if you wanted to do that. We then have an area for key milestones, and as I just kind of mentioned, we've got a little inner table here, and it just enables us to define each key milestone and then the deadline for them. We then have an area for success metrics, so this will help us to explain if the project was worthwhile, in other words. And how we can improve this area is if we are able to define quantifiable success metrics. So you want to put your KPIs and targets in this content area. Now we have an area for the estimated costs and resources. I've broken this into a separate table for the need or the investment and then the cost. So yeah, you want to break down your budget and resource requirements, and the more you can provide resource allocation, the better this content area will be. Now at the bottom, we have the area to have a sign off, so you can pretty much sign this off yourself once it's all done. You can say who's prepared it and the date you did so. And then obviously you just send that on to your stakeholders. If I bring this up one level, it should all be on one page, or perhaps I'll do that one more time with this. We're all on one page now. And we can get rid of that. And that is your project initiation document or template. As I say, if you want to pick up this template without having to build it yourself, there's a link in the description below for that. Otherwise, hopefully you can build this in your own time. If you have any questions, comments, feedback on the project initiation document or template, then I'll get back to you. Leave them down below too. And with that said, best of luck with your projects, and I hope you have an excellent day.